today, it really doesn't matter what industry you're in. It doesn't matter what your product, good or service is. You've got to get the word out there. And the way that all the cool kids are doing it these days, I'm joking, the way everybody's doing it or should be doing it is through their social media marketing. Today in studio, we have a longtime frequent guest on the show, a partner, if I say, with our show itself, Mr. Bryan Acosta, Advent Trinity Marketing Agency. It's a long mouthful. Bryan, welcome back, man.
Thank you, man.
Good to see you. You are the SEO guy, you and your whole company.
Yes, sir. That's what I do. I try to keep it relevant.
So can you keep it relevant to the point to where the people come see you that thought they knew what they were doing and you can fix it?
Actually is like 95% of the time.
It really is. Well, and the reason I touched on that because so many people these days say, "Oh, my nephew's really good at that stuff. He's really not that good. He's really someday he may be, but he's not there yet."
Right.
You're already there, and you've been doing it since it started.
Right.
and you're a young guy, obviously, but
I've been Googling since I was born.
Yeah, you and Google started about the same time. I know we're joking around, but the truth is, the nephew just kind of does it as a hobby. You do it as a business.
Correct. And there's actually it's funny. We talk about that in our presentation every time we're sitting down with a prospect. The difference between somebody who says they do digital marketing and the difference between a professional. Mm-hmm. A professional like us, if we take the time to get certified through Google, certified through Facebook, certified through partners like Yext, have an affiliate partnership through web hosting with HostGator. There's all kinds of tools out there that a business owner needs in order to be automate their digital presence, but also have it relevant enough for them, because it's ever changing and there's always these new tools coming in and people just get lost. In fact, even I do webinars to stay up with the times.
Sure.
And there was a webinar, it was hilarious because it was like, digital marketing is so easy. And then they had this graph and like microscopic tools, right? Because there's like billions of tools out there that a business owner could use to do digital marketing. It's so easy to decide what you need in digital marketing. And we laugh because it's like, no, it's not.
No, it's not. If it was easy, everybody would own their own Advent Trinity Marketing Agency.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
But that's not the case. I liked you touched on a good word there, seminars and stuff, not just attending them yourself, but you're at the point of your game, you lead seminars. Give me an idea of something you can teach people about.
So we do seminars quite often. I do different types of seminars. People here have heard about Marketing 2020
Sure.
or Marketing 2.0, where we bring in another featured guest, but we teach other seminars outside of just digital marketing, the principle of marketing. So the next one coming up is elevator pitch training. So,
elevator pitch training. Okay, I've heard about that. I'm experienced a little bit with this, not at your level, but go ahead for people who never heard of this before.
So an elevator pitch is how do you pitch your business in 30 seconds or less, right? If the attention span of a human being is what? Microscopic.
Yeah, I'm going to say, squirrel. Oh, no, go ahead.
Yeah, exactly. So an elevator pitch is like somebody asks you, so Bryan, what do you do for a living? And then you can't reply or you say too much. And a lot of people, that's what they're so excited about their business. They can't, in fact, they don't really understand their own business. If you can't say what you do in 30 seconds or less, you really don't understand your business, to be honest with you. Because, for instance, our elevator pitch is very easy. Hi, my name is Bryan. The company I'm with is Advent Trinity, and we specialize in helping businesses with their internet marketing.
Boom.
Boom, right?
Yeah.
I didn't say SEO. I didn't say, all these fancy, acronyms.
Kept it up here.
I kept it for you guys, the person that we're engaging with to tell me, do you work with Google? Do you work with Facebook? Because automatically they're going to think of what they need for internet marketing.
Correct.
And so that generates the conversation. So we do a workshop because there's a science behind an elevator pitch. Everybody thinks an elevator pitch is designed to just sell. It's not. It's actually designed to get the conversation started.
Correct.
It's designed for them to start the conversation, ask more questions, and engage with you. So that's what our next elevator pitch training is actually workshop is going to do. We're going to teach people how to do an elevator pitch, not only for networking, not only if you're in an elevator, right?
Yeah, that's the name. Okay, now hang on. You touched on networking. You and I are both big in networking, and you can see people to where the boss has said, hey, you need to go to this greater chamber meeting or whatever it is, networking. They've never done it before. And the people that don't know what they're doing, I feel for them. They need these speeches because so many people, they come out and as soon as they meet someone, I use the term verbal vomiting. That's what they're doing. They're just telling someone, hey, Bryan, nice to meet you. Let me tell you what I do. I do ABC, XYZ, 1, 2, 3, da 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 da, just going all over all this stuff.
Right.
Just vomiting everything they do, and it's going to turn you off. So when you do a professional 30-second speech like you just did, and yours is closer to about 12 seconds, but it got everything out there,
30 seconds.
who you are, who you're with, and what you do at this level.
Correct.
And then let the person you're talking to dig deep. Don't verbal vomit all over people. So
exactly.
People can find out about this on your website. You always want to go to your website. You never know what's going to be there.
Oh, we have so much material, resources. Some of it's free, some of it's not. But most of it's actually free, believe it or not.
Well, I'll tell you one that's free. Funny story. When I saw you were coming in the studio today, and so I finished interviewing the previous guest, and I was done, and I had to check my personal emails. I checked my emails. Up pops tip of the week. I'm like, what is this, tip of the week? And I'm like, this is one of those weird deals where Bryan Acosta's coming in today, and all of a sudden I get a tip of the week from Advent Trinity. But that's something you guys do. People can sign up, and you'll send out a simple tip of the week, no cost. I didn't pay for it, but it was pretty neat. And basically, the tip of the week this week, I'll let you in since if you're not signed up. A lot of people don't understand marketing, and in a nutshell, what matters is the numbers.
Right.
You guys are all about numbers. We're talking analytics here.
Correct.
One of the things you're up on.
So it was hilarious because I get calls, customers saying, hey, I just searched us and I'm not popping up. And we actually had a client that said, why am I not first? And it was a Google map search. And I said, well, because you're closer to your competitor, literally walking distance. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
So it was like location based. And he was like, oh, that makes sense. And I said, yeah. And so it popped my thought process that a lot of people are so concerned about the small things. They're not concerned about the overall. How many visits are they getting to their website? What pages are they going to their websites? That is the marketing. It's not, how close are you from this store to the other store? No, it's at the end of the day, marketing and business and sales, it's all about numbers.
Well, and a big number too that I've found out business-wise, nothing to do with the show, but other businesses I work with, not just when are they going to your page, how long are they staying there?
Yep.
Right? That's very important.
Right, and we call that the bounce rate, right?
Correct.
And we talked about a little bit before, but the bounce rate, if the higher percentage, the worse it is.
Yeah.
You want a low bounce rate because what that tells Google is that people are staying on your website a lot longer. They're not staying for 15 seconds. They're staying for 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes. So we have to educate people of the content that's important on the website.
Well, and again, you truly are a one-stop shop because people that don't have, it all starts with a website, and that's one of the first things you're going to do. If someone just came in with a blank page, they got nothing, you're going to start with a website.
Right.
And then you'll develop programs to drive customers, potential clients in my business, potential guests to that website, but you've got to keep the website updated. If I go on as a consumer and I get to the website and it's telling me about the special I missed out on last month, I'm not real happy. I want to know what I still have a chance at.
That's true, and that's, it's not like your average marketing plan where it's like, oh, you missed out on this deal, you missed out on this deal. That's actually going away because at the end of the day, the price doesn't matter. And I teach people that all the time. It's the value that matters.
Right.
You have to provide value for value. If you're going to provide, if you want their contact information, if you want their phone number, you have to provide something of value in exchange of value.
Yeah, make it worth their while, but keep it interesting, and by golly, keep it relevant.
Yep.
Keep it relevant. Too many restaurant stores exploited. They don't even keep their hours straight.
Yeah.
And people will go to the website and it says that you're open till 8 o'clock, and I show up at 8 o'clock and you close at 6. I ain't coming back.
Nope. Yeah. There's a lot of businesses that lose a lot of prospects just because of that.
Well, sure. You get one shot at a first impression. As trite as that sounds, it's true. And if you blow it, I'll just go on down to the next one. But if somebody's working with you, and I keep saying you. When I say you, I don't mean you, Bryan Acosta.
Right.
I mean the whole Advent Trinity marketing
Yeah, because it's growing.
It's growing. You're getting bigger and bigger, but you're all there to help people out, whether they know what they need or not.
Right, exactly.
So, all right, that's about it for today, our visit with Bryan Acosta. Best of luck with the elevator pitch seminar. It's a very helpful item, and it can help people get their word out on their own. But when they're ready to crank it up a notch and really get it out, that's where you come in.
I really should have just did the elevator pitch before we left today.
We'll do that next time.
Okay.
Thanks, Bryan.
All right, man.
Always a treat, man. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Folks, good to see you too. Catch you next time.